So, here we go.
Oh, wow.
All right. Welcome to the 8th virtual Zoom Tai Chi class. I'm teacher Zola Salena-Hawkins, and this is
Odie Hawkins.
okay. We're putting this virtual Tai Chi class on for the benefit of all those who are at home and may not be able to get out to do Tai Chi at the park or want to do an exercise at home. You want to add anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you like for me to do?
Well, you're going to be showing how to make a fist.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's something you might not think we're going to be doing in Tai Chi, but some of the moves do require a fist, and you want to know how to make a fist properly. Now, SOHMA, School of Healing Martial Arts, is located at 4195 North Viking Way, Suite F and G in Long Beach, California. Zip code 90808, and their phone number is 562-420-2112. And this is a volunteer Zoom class that we're doing. And I want to just mention right quick that the SOHMA mission is the leader of combining Eastern and Western medicine without the use of drugs or surgery by utilizing ancient wisdom and modern technology. So you have an ache or a pain, and if you don't have a regular doctor or a healthcare provider, and you live in the Long Beach, California area, do check out SOHMA. Now, we're going to do some warm-up exercises.
Okay, one of the things we'd like to say at the very beginning is that nothing that we're saying is engraved in stone. Because Tai Chi has many different facets, there are many different styles of Tai Chi, there are many different warm-ups, for example. This is a series that we use that you might also use. We start off with something that I'm calling the limp spaghetti or the cobra. We'll stay where you are. We don't want to turn our backs. Let's just halfway. Stand with your legs, your feet, shoulder length apart, and reach out like you're sipping some water from a lake, and curl your body. Try to curl the bones in your vertebrae.
Your chin goes out and you push up with your legs.
Slowly, with no malevolence or forethought. In other words, if anything hurts you, stop. We're going to do this 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a beautiful day right here in Long Beach, California, and as you can hear, the Tai Chi birds have assembled to accompany us because I think they get a little excited when they see us out here.
I think they do.
Okay, the second part of that is the neck rotation. You can put your hands on your hips and just rotate your neck around gently. Let's go 5 times one way and 5 times the other way. The other way. Don't tighten up. Don't stiffen up. Loosen up.
This session is being recorded, so if you do not want to be recorded, turn off your video so that you can still see us, but you will not be recorded. And again, stay hydrated.
We have water right there.
And recognize your body. Know your body. So
Recognize it.
if there's anything that feels uncomfortable, stop immediately and wait for the next exercise.
Okay. Now we're going to rotate our shoulder cuffs backwards, keep your palms against your thighs. Don't struggle to do it. Just gently rotate. We're going to do this 5 times. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do it slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, reach out with your left hand with your palm up. Take your right hand across your fingers and extend your arm fully. Pull down on your fingers like that to loosen up the muscles in your arm. Okay, let's go to the right hand, same thing. Grab your fingers, pull down.
Be gentle.
Be gentle. You should feel the muscles in your arm, in your shoulder. I have what is called a perennial bad shoulder, and I do this exercise to keep the muscles flexible there. Okay, we've done that. Let's shake that out. The shaking is gentle. Think of something pleasant. You might have a little dance in mind. One of the things you might see that is a little bit different, I have to say this, one of the things you might see that is a little bit different about this particular Tai Chi class is that we're not a couple of dour senior citizens who are prim and stuck on some particular frame of mind that causes you to look like your face is frozen. So I have jokes a lot of times, and Zola is one of my best audiences. She's always saying, but the understanding is that Tai Chi, despite the fact we do know that it is serious, we've been in Tai Chi classes where the master, for example, Master Tom, was quite a funny man when you pay close attention to him, but at the same time, what we're doing is to be taken seriously. Having said that.
Oh, and let me add this, that Master Tom that you meet today is much more lenient with his students than when I started 18 years ago.
All grandfathers are.
They are, I guess.
Okay. Let's take your hands, lace them behind your back, being close. Make a little bow of your back if you can. We're going to do this 10 times.
And of course, if you have any back issues, you should not be doing this.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I want you to pull up as though someone is holding your hands and they're stretching you up a little bit. And you want to rock back and forth. You go around a little circle if you want to.
I like to. I think like a TikTok.
If you're doing it with someone else, you can pretend that you're on a rotating clocks. Tick tock, all around the block. Tick tock, all around the block. And now we start. Okay, this is the hula hoop. Hold your hands up. If your arms are tired now, bring them down, relax. But if you can continue to hold your hands up, it'll strengthen the arms and make you feel better.
Once you get used to it.
We're going to do this 20 times, 10 one way and 10 the other way. Okay, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Shake it off, relax a little bit. We're taking our time to do this to show you that it doesn't have to be something that you rush to do. You have to rush to get to where you're going. You have to rush to do this and that. This should not be a rush time period. Calm down, be cool. Now we're going to go to, what's it called?
Windmill.
The windmill. Let's do a little demonstration. She's reaching over with her right arm.
Okay. If I can touch my feet, I would touch my feet, but if you can't, just touch your knee. And likewise, if you touch your feet, go to the opposite side. Okay? But Odie's going to touch his feet. I'm going to just touch my knees. So I'm going to do the modified version.
Okay, we're going to do this 20 times. 10 to the left, 10 to the right. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great. Shake that out. Beautiful day. From there, let us just simply do a little waist twister.
Relax your arms. Just turn your waist.
The expression is like a flapjack. If you can just simply think of your arms as seal flaps. Going round, 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 round. We're going to do this 10 times. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So far, so good.
Yes.
So far, so good. I can see that my friend over there in L.A. promised that both of them promised they would watch the program. Seem to be watching. Okay, this is a tricky one here. Put your hands on your hips.
We'll get back a little bit further so that everybody can see us.
Hands on your hips. I was moving out there.
Yes, you were.
Now we're just going to do a gentle hip
Circles,
circle.
which is great for the vertebrae. And again, unless you have some back issues, then you should know what you can and cannot do. And when we're discussing something, don't just sit there, okay? Or try to do an exercise that you're just not idle while you're watching this presentation. And also, it's important to keep your tummy sucked in.
You're right. You know, I was watching two people one day down at the Department of Justice waiting for the elevator, and they must have been into some sort of exercise like the one you're talking about. As one was talking to the other, she was doing this. And when the other one started talking, the other one started doing that.
Okay,
It was kind of funny to see, but I remember a friend of mine named Eartha Kitt talking about waiting for the bus. And while she was waiting for the bus, she would practice kicks. You know, and people was there. I've seen people do it while they're waiting for the train downtown. Standing on there, you know, the guy who's doing this. So keep your body. There you go. Okay, that is where we are now. We're at rotating your knees.
Okay. Put your hands to support your knees on the outside. Your thumb is on top, your index finger below, and hold your knees, your feet together, and do it, rotate in the area that you feel comfortable. For younger folks, they can go down further. For old folks that have not been exercising their knee muscles, maybe you can just stay up a little bit, stand up a little bit more.
Let's do this 4 times. 3, 4.
Okay?
Are we at the breathing place?
That's the breathing.
We're at the
I'm
breathing.
going to sit down for the breathing while you do it.
Okay.
I'll be doing the modified version of the breathing.
Give me an idea of how you would do that.
Well, show me which one you
Okay.
want.
I'm going to ask that you stand in a modified riding horse stance.
Okay?
Take your fingers and put them in front of you. Imagine that you're trying to rip a piece of tough cloth, maybe a piece of canvas apart. And as you pull it apart, you breathe in.
Okay.
Tighten your tummy all the way in, and as you go back, exhale.
So you're holding your tummy and breathing in for about 3 seconds.
About 3 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Let's tear the cloth again. One more time. As you do this, try to suck your tummy into your backbone. Don't hold it to the point where you feel that it's painful to you, but once again, pull in your stomach as you tear the cloth. Some people might like to open their mouths as they exhale. Here's why we do that. Pull in, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. We got that done. Now, we are going to, I'm giving us a chance to stand up and relax for a minute. We're going to go back into the riding horse stance. This time, you're going to imagine that you have 2 tubes of air, and you're pulling them into you. As you pull them in, inhale, and then as you push them out, exhale. 2 tubes of air. Begin. One more time. Good. You think of your lungs as a pair of billows that are constantly being expanded. Push, pull, push, pull. So that's the way we should be thinking about what we're doing. Let's go to one more. Just open your hands and go into a wide eagle spread like this. Hold your breath. Come back down. Let's try it very, very slowly. Inhale very, very slowly. Sometimes while you're doing this, midway through opening your arms, you might feel that you're taking in a double, what do they call it, doubling down on the breath that you're shaking. One more time. It might be called a second wind. Okay, I think we can leave it for the breathing today.
All right. And next week we're going to do some sitting down sit-ups. All right. Exercising the muscles that same as you would exercise doing sit-ups. All right.
Wait a minute, could you do me a favor? Give us a little example of what that would look like next week, so
Okay.
we'll have an advance.
Okay. Well, you already did where you're breathing in and straight ahead. Okay. So this time we're going to breathe in, and you make the navel, try to get it all the way back to your spine. So you're going to be breathing in and holding your tummy in, pushing it back. And when you breathe in, you're going to reach over with your right hand to your left side. And breathing in, you're going to turn. Then you're going to breathe out as you come forward. Going to breathe in. and then breathe out as you come forward. And you're going to do that also with in the front. And so you'll feel it with the muscles that you use for sit-ups, in your abdomen and your sides. Hello, Monarch. And you won't feel it so much in the muscles that you use for walking, okay? Because you don't want to over-exercise the muscles you use for walking.
That's next week.
That's next week. The 9th class. All right?
Okay, you spoke about the fist.
Yes.
Okay.
Odie Hawkins, will you show me how to make a fist?
I will show you how to make a fist.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start off with your hand this way. Curl your knuckle down. Curl your thumb over the forefinger. Don't push your knuckle out. What you'd like to do is have a completely squared off fist. So if you punch, it wouldn't hurt your knuckles or this kind of thing.
Yes.
But again, okay, come to the stance opposite me. Alternate with your comfort. Thing. Here. About here. Where you should have a square off fist.
Yes.
Okay, yours is coming. Some people have a tendency to do this,
Right.
but the idea is, once again, you could do it in a second. It doesn't, right now, we just practice. Now, stick out. This is a little harder than it might seem.
It is harder than what it seems, okay?
If you can take your finger and go straight across your knuckle, you can say, reach your hand out.
There it is.
Hi, Zola.
There you go. Hi, Odie. There you go. And also, for a lot of women, sometimes when we do the fist, we put the thumb inside, and that's not good. It'll end up hurting your hand. You don't want to do that. Okay? All right. So let us go on into our Tai Chi. Alright? It's going to be a bit of repetition because we have till December 26th to finish this session of the Tai Chi classes. Tai Chi classes. So as you see, when one of us is talking, the other one does some type of exercise. If you're sitting down, you want to move your legs, you have your elbow on your legs, or shake your hands, or rotate your head, but do something, okay? So you are not idle at any second while watching this Zoom class. All right. So let us do 24, all right? And so about 15 here, so going further than
Oh, yeah.
this
No
one.
further than this part. No
No,
further than the
you were
part.
out of camera there, so all right. So here we go. This is 24 Tai Chi Yang. You might have seen it different in some schools or in some times at a park, but this is the way that we teach it at SOHMA and initially learned from Master Tom. All right. It's almost Dr. Dennis. All right, here we go. We have both feet together. You have your hands to the side, but you open them up so the palms are facing the back. Now you want to shift your weight to the right, and we're going to step out with the left. When the heel touches, your arms come up, leading to this. And bending your knees, your arms go down. You're going to shift your weight to the right. You're going to open up your left toe, like that. You're going to reach over, grab the top of the ball, bottom of the ball, imaginary ball, and bring it in. Now, you don't want the ball too small. Think of it, if it was a ball of gold, how big would you want it? Not maybe that big, because that wouldn't be important, but a nice size ball. Say beach ball. So we're going to step out with our left, heel to toe. Foot goes down, the left hand comes up. Adjust the back leg, shift back, turning your foot and your hand come up, or party while horses may. Bring it on the right side. Shift back. Adjust the foot and hand. Step out left. Turn your waist. This is called the empty step, where you bring the right foot up, you sit back on the right leg, and you're in the cat stand. Open up your arms for white crane's wings. Adjust the left foot. Lock to the left. Lift your hands. Lock to the right. Lift your hands. Step out with the left. Brush knee, twist step. Get in the center. Shift back. Adjust the left foot so that both hands come up on the left. Step out with the right. Brush knee, twist step. Get in the center. Shift back. Both hands are down on the right. Step out again. Brush knee, twist step. Empty step for stronger loop. Repulse monkey. The right hand goes back. The left foot goes back. You twist on the right toe. You bring the left hand forward and you step back right, twisting on the left toe. You step back left, putting the right hand forward, twisting on the right toe. Step back left, twisting on the left toe. Reach over, grab the top of the ball, the bottom of the ball. Bring your left leg, step out, forward off, and grasp the bird's tail. Bring it down, circle, facing front, push, release, pushing up. Now I'm going to roll to the right, make a ball, stepping out, board off, grasp that bird's tail, bring it down, circle, rest, clear, right foot comes up, push up, shift back, adjusting the right foot so it faces front. Left shoulder back, right shoulder back, out, again, and bring in the left foot. Circle over, and left hand goes down and comes up, or wave hands. Bring in the right foot. Step out left. Bring in the right foot. Step out left. Bring in the right foot. Then it's left shoulder back, right shoulder back. Go out, go in, step over, and pat. That's as far as we're going today. We're going to do this in several different directions. And also I'm going to try to do like a 1, 2, 3, 4. Think of it more like you're dancing. Don't think of it as work. Think of it as an exercise where you can enjoy yourself. And truth be told, there have been times when I have been on the dance floor and I have done Tai Chi. And it's been quite a hit. So let us begin with it again. And what we'll do is we'll go from this way with our backs to you. Okay? So stand behind us and join us. All right? So here we are. Yeah, going that way. And so if you're here. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Oh, sorry. You're right. You gotta go this way. All right. Stand. Hello. All right. Here we go. Open up. Step out to the left. Arms come up. Arms come down as you bend your knees. Shift your weight to the right. Open up the left toe. Reach over, grab the top of the ball, bottom of the ball, and bring in. Stepping out. Let's say this is 1. Shift back is 2. Just-handed foot is 3. And ball is 4. Step out is 1. Shift back is 2. Adjusted foot and hand is 3. 4 is where you bring your foot in. Step out is 1. On this one, we have empty step. We have white crane spread the swing. We're going to block to the left, your hands, block to the right, your hands, stepping out, brush knee, twist step. In the center, shift back. Both hands are now on the left. Step out with the right, turning your waist. Get in the center, shift back. Both hands are now on the right. Step out, brush knee, twist step. Empty step. Come to the repulse monkey. Right hand goes back, step back directly, left, and brush off. Step back directly right, and brush off. Step back directly left, and brush off. Step back directly right, and brush off. Reach over, grab the top of the ball, bring it in. Step out, pour it off. Grasp the bird's tail, bring it down, circle, press, and clear, and push up. Now we're going to roll to the right, ball, step out, pour it off. Grasp that bird's tail, bring it down, shifting your weight, shift forward, shift back, lifting up the right toe, push, facing the front, adjusting the right foot, left shoulder back, right shoulder back, go out, go in, step out, and back. Now, left hand goes down and comes up immediately, away pass, bringing the right foot, step out left, bringing the right foot, step out left, bring the right foot, and left shoulder back, right shoulder back, out, forward in, step out to the left, and pack. Now, fourth thing to know, when you do the single whip and you step out and pack, you need to look at your back foot. So when it's left shoulder back, right shoulder back, go in, go out, step out. This right leg should turn, so the knee is facing in the same direction. So again, left shoulder back, right shoulder back, go out, go in, step out, and this right foot adjusts so that the knee is facing in the same direction. Okay? You must be aware of your body because Tai Chi should not hurt you. And as Teacher Odie often mentions, when you step out, your knee should not ever go past your toe. Okay? You don't want to make such a big step that you're overextending your knee. Okay? I hope that's clear. If you have any questions, you can email me at zsalena@yahoo.com and we'll try to answer. And so, would you
Tai Chi Walking.
Tai Chi Walking? Do Tai Chi Walking while I go get the keys.
Okay.
Okay.
The Tai Chi Walking is a special way to walk, and I think the best way to show it is from profile. We'll start off with our feet together. You take a step forward, place all the weight on your right foot, step forward, come down with your heel, looking straight forward, and then lean back and turn your foot. Repeat the same movement with the other foot, straight forward, come down no farther than your big toe with your knee, lean back, turn your foot, come forward with the other foot, step forward, heel first, slowly lower your whole foot, turn your foot to the left. Come back up. With the next foot, which is your only other foot left, your right one. Step forward. Turn your foot. One more step. Step forward. Lean back. Turn your foot. Tai Chi walking.
Okay.
If you watch closely, as we begin the movement, the first step that you take in patting wild horse's mane is from Tai Chi walking. Watch my left foot. As it goes out, you go forward, patting wild horse's mane, and then your foot turns to the left.
Oh, could you do it further back here, just in case for those who couldn't see it?
Was that too close?
Yeah. Can you do it?
Okay, I'll do it again. As you begin Yang 24, hands out. Shift your weight to your right foot and step over with your left. Come up with your arms bent to about shoulder level. As your hands go down, you lower your center of gravity. Shift your weight to your right. Reach over, pat wild horse's mane. Bring in the balls. Step out to form a natural path, a natural alley. Step out. Lean forward, not too far. Pat the wild horse's mane. Turn your foot and hand. Step up with the next foot and so on.
Okay, I think that should be clear, and it's very important to learn Tai Chi walking for all of the forms of the Tai Chi that you may be learning, because one of the things, if you decide to go into competition, one of the things they look at is whether or not you know how to move your feet appropriately. And one would think that would not be difficult to walking in your life, perhaps. But there are certain rules, like with all martial arts, that you have to move your feet in a certain way. Like
Footwork.
Like with capoeira.
For example, good example. The capoeira, the the African Brazilian martial art is based on a beginning movement called the Ginga. That starts off going back and forth. Well, here's what happens when two people do it together. So, here's what happens when two people do it together. You join?
Okay.
This is our basic movement. Maybe it's capoeira walking. Because Ginga does mean walk.
Right.
Ginga. If I were going to do some martial arts movement to attack her, it would come from this, like this. So,
And I would have to
each martial art, if it was Taekwondo, the person would do this and move forward in this way.
Very good. So, and since Tai Chi is a martial art, but if you're doing this class for the meditative purposes, we're only emphasizing the fact of the martial arts, because if you're going to strike, if you're going to move forward, you need to know, like with brush knee, that this is brushing off an attack, perhaps to your leg, and that you're going to hit right in the center. Right in the center. That's where you want to go. Some people, when they're doing brush knee, I see folks over there, hitting down, hitting up. No, it's right
I think it's called a sternum.
in the center. All right? And so you imagine the person right in front of you. They maybe try to hit you with the fist, brush off, and hit in the center. All right, thank you. All right, now we will do a little bit of the cane.
a bit of cane.
Just a very bit of cane, all right? Again, this is how you hold the cane, all right? You grab the cane, here's the hook. Grab with your finger, and your 3 fingers wrapped around. See? That is how you hold the cane. And the cane, initially, the hook is behind you. All right. Here we go. We're going to start with our feet together. Have your cane? All right. So what happens is when you step out, I'll say ready. And when I say ready, I just want you to step out and open up your hands so the palm is in the back. Your hook of the cane is to the side, to your right side. You're going to go across your front, and then you're going to go out. And you can run or make a noise when you do it. So here we go. And you do a cat stand. Twist, step out to the right, and block to the front. Throw it back and bring forward. Heel stomp at the same time. Hook, down to the left side, and kick, hit, shift back, and out to the side. One step left, right, hit, and come up, and push up. That's it. That's it. We're going to keep doing that. We're going to keep doing that. And one of the important things is when you're here, like this, the cane changes, the hand changes. So from the top, it goes to the bottom.
Can I see you do it one more time by yourself slowly?
All right. So here we go. Shoulders back, head up, relaxed. All right. Cane, hook of the cane is on the right side to the left. So, ready. I open up, I step out to the left. The cane, I move it so that it's on my right. I come across and I go into a cat stance. And with the cat stance, most of my weight is on my right leg, and with my left leg, I can flick my foot. So from here, we go into a twist stance, step out to the right, and it's in front of you. We're going to shift back, we're going to move cane back, and heel stomp at the same time. And pull them by the neck, and bring them down, and then kick them. Follow the next person. Shift back, circle, and step out. Then you grab the cane, you step right to give you momentum. Step left, and bump. Then I come up and shoot. Okay, up and shoot. Again. And I guess from this side, join me. Okay, here and here. Now, that's your homework for the week, all right? Do the Tai Chi Walking, do the Meditation Walking, and do some more cane. So let's do it.
Tai Chi Walk.
So let's do cane again.
Okay.
Cane again.
Okay.
All right. And so, let's see here. Maybe we'll do it at an angle.
Gotcha.
Okay. So here we go. Ready. Shift your weight right, step out left, hand goes across. Cat stance, twist stance, step out to the right, step cane back and up, heel stomp. Grab, pull down, kick, bump, circle around and out to the side. Step right, left, bump. Come up and full shot. Bring around. Oh, you haven't got that
One
far.
more movement.
I haven't gone that far. But this is something important for you to do. is to learn to pivot on the ball of your feet. So,
Oh, yes, yes.
So you're going to up, up. Let me just go from the side. I'm going that way. So up, turn, up. Mashed potatoes, anybody? Other phone. So this is a move that you need to learn to do several of the different martial arts. To be able to pivot without losing your balance.
Can I also a practical demonstration?
Yes, please.
If you tell, let's see, oh, I get you here. She's saying the ball of your foot, is not this, it's not that,
Nice cut.
it is this.
Right after your toes. The section that comes right after your toes.
So,
Yes.
you try.
Ha ha ha. All right. So, ball,
It's precise.
ball.
Do it slowly first, and then later you might do it quicker, faster.
Step, ball. Step, ball.
Very good, very good. Okay.
And this is important, as Odie was showing you a heel hit, a knife hit, and almost a toe hit in Tai Chi, but it's not really, nobody hits with the toes. It's just like
Ball
a
of
toe.
the foot.
But it's just the ball of your foot can be.
I mean, for example, you wouldn't, hold your hand up, please. You wouldn't try to do that against a fist with your fingers, but you would do it with your fist.
Yes, flat part, everybody, okay? Now I guess we can do a little of Tai Chi walking. Oh, no, meditation walking.
Meditation walk.
And, oh, before we go into meditation walking, I want to mention again the ball, that you should try practicing the size of the ball that you hold for your Tai Chi. Practice it with a ball so that your elbow is lower than the wrist. You don't want to be up like that. Round. All of your moves should be rounded. Okay? Rounded. All right? And work on your balance.
The ball is coming back to you.
Uh-huh.
But that's okay.
That's okay, ball.
I think the Tai Chi walking meditation should wind it up for us.
Yes, I think it should.
Okay. Can we start with white powder here?
Well, we'll be out of camera range.
And go into camera range.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what we're doing right now is preparing ourselves to do the Tai Chi meditation walk, which means that we have to quiet ourselves down, relax, and as we come into view, join us. Shift your weight to your right foot and take a step forward very, very slowly with your left foot. Your heel, you land on your heel, and then come down slowly. And after this, I won't say a word. Breathe in. Breathe out.
you see the teacher Odie was the winner on that Tai Chi Walking. Meditation walking. Sorry, meditation walking. And with meditation walking, the aim is to go as slow as you can. If you do it with family members, that would be great. And you can line up all in a line, side by side, and start out. And whoever ends up last is the winner. And I like to think of it as thinking in the present. You know, don't think about your problems, don't think about your bills, don't think about arguments you may have with anybody or various obligations. You're going to think about just in the moment, making sure that you are walking, breathing in, breathing out. And you can use this lesson on meditation walking with your life. You can't do nothing about the past. You can only work on the present so that you'll be better in the future. So we are in the present. We're not in the future. We certainly won't be going to the past. We want to be in the present so that we can be the best we can possibly be for ourselves, our families, and our future.
In the future.
Yes. Good?
Sounds like good advice to give the earth.
This is so true, the earth. All right. There's a lot going on. All right. There's a lot of disagreements and people not getting along for various reasons. But all you need to do is try to be the best you can be.
How about that?
Don't try changing folks. Just try to be the best you can be. Again, SOHMA, School of Healing Martial Arts, is available for you. It's open for help. And if you're not close to SOHMA, if you're living in another state, then you might want to check out acupuncture or other alternative methods of healing. But make sure you have a healthcare provider, whether Eastern or Western medicine, because if you have an ache or pain, you must not ignore it. Otherwise, it can be your detriment.
Trust me.
Trust us. We know people who have ignored, and they're now paying for it. And with that, I want to say a big shout out to Master Tom Tran, Dr. Danny Hoover. There are YouTube videos with Dr. Danny Hoover and Veronica Hoover doing Tai Chi. There's 7 of them on YouTube that teach about the Tai Chi form, Tai Chi 24 Yang, as well as the application. And we have videos on YouTube too, under Odie Hawkins, on Salena-Hawkins, and also A Moment in Time. If you like this, please join us again, because next week we're going to do one more move with the cane, and we're going to do 2 moves with the fan.
The fan.
Fan.
I look forward to that.
Okay, and so again, real quick with this move, here you are, up, up, shoot, pivot, and down. Got it? Hope so. See you next week.
See you next week.
Thank you, Odie.
Thank you.
Ciao for now.
Ha. I like that particular class.